Your thyroid plays an important role in your overall health, but many times it gets ignored. Joining me now is Jacqueline Olson with enVoqueMD. Good morning, great to see you.
Good morning, Suzanne, thank you.
So tell us about our thyroid. Why is it so important to our overall health?
Well, just consider it's like the master conductor. Have you ever gone to the orchestra and before it ever gets started, you just hear this cacophony of all these noises?
Yes, it sounds like chaos.
Yes, that is your entire body without the thyroid functioning. It's an entire mess. It is the master conductor. It's what makes your brain work. It's what makes your digestion work. It's what makes your heart beat at the correct range. And so when it's not functioning, you feel terrible.
Yeah, what are the signs? How do I know if it's not functioning? Because that's how I feel every day, is chaos in my body.
Well, do you know what? Are you cold when everybody else is fine? That's a good indicator. If you would just walk up to a mirror and look at your face in the mirror, have you lost the outer third of your eyebrows? Is your hair getting thinner around the front? Stick your tongue out, and if you look at your tongue and it's got grooves along the edge, and then you look at your neck, and do you have these lines in your neck? That's called the thyroid necklace. All symptoms of hypothyroidism.
So let's talk about thyroid medications. What is needed for them to work, and when people come to you, how can you help them?
Well, all medications are not created equal, period. Most people are on a synthetic form of thyroxine, and it just does not cut the mustard. It doesn't get rid of all those symptoms. When you get onto a bioidentical or a naturally desiccated thyroid medication, which, you know, 95% of the medications called out is the synthetic form. It does not get rid of the symptoms. But when you get onto the naturally desiccated one, you're going to feel that you're no longer affected by temperature. You're going to find that your hair is going to start growing back, that your brain's going to start being much easier to be focused and remember things. You're going to find that you can lose weight, that you're not going to be constipated. All classic symptoms of hypothyroidism. When
someone comes to you at enVoqueMD, how do you test for thyroid problems, and how can you help them get it back in balance if it's out of balance?
Right. Typically a primary care will test just your TSH. That is not sufficient. You have to go beyond that and look at a deeper test. Yes, a full picture. And we do that. We go beyond that. But, you know, you have to also listen to the patient's symptoms. You can't look at a blood test and go, nope, you don't have it. I'm sorry, but you're just fine. And they have every single classic symptom. They have hypothyroidism. The blood test is not the only way to tell. And what happens to a woman when they have their thyroid issues ignored? First of all, they develop heart disease at a much, you know, it becomes a huge issue for females especially. They start having thinner and thinner hair. They're just fatigued all the time. And we just cannot have a high quality of life if we're feeling terrible.
I agree.
And it's easy to fix that if you can get in front of a doctor who really understands the thyroid.
It's really interesting because the thyroid, like you said, it does keep everything balanced in our body.
Yes.
And not all medications. I mean, it's important that you learn what kind of medications you're on.
Right.
Or what kind of hormone you're taking.
Correct. But beyond that, there are certain things that if you take it along with your thyroid medication works so much better because your body needs certain nutrients like selenium, zinc, vitamin D. If you're depleted in those, it doesn't matter what medication you're on or even your own thyroid hormone working. So we instruct you and teach you what could possibly be missing in your body to make it work right.
I think a lot of people at home, I know I do, I can relate to feeling tired all the time, you know, cold. I mean, so you have a special offer to help people kind of balance that thyroid, because this is for men and women.
It is, yes, and it is, you know, they estimate 75% of all women have a thyroid issue. It's huge. But our offer is for you to come in and get it tested. We have a thyroid test. It's just $99 for the first 15 callers. It's typically a $360 test. We'll give it to you for just $99 if you're one of the first 15 to call in. So give us a call at 480-582-5045.
All right, Jacqueline, thank you so much. I always learn so much from you when you come in. I appreciate it. And if you would like more information about enVoqueMD, and now they have 2 Valley locations, one in Scottsdale and one in Mesa, you can visit them online at enVoqueMD.com or call the number on your screen.